All right. Okay. Today we want to define before we go into more details about the business that we are more. Morning, everybody. Happy to have you. I hope it will be a nice class for everyone. This week, because I know every week, because now I'm starting afresh, so my approach is a little bit different. And before then, I will be able to I'll be able to introduce different people that will be, I know because it's their time, that will be taking us through very, very soon. But I would love to build I would love to build a foundation I would love to build a foundation of what I believe could also be done Okay. I hope we are ready now to get started. I don't believe I should take any more time. I have waited enough. All right, see, we basically say, I personally said these are digital assets that have value. But these digital assets, different cryptocurrencies have different communities that are believe are decreasing. But also, certain cryptocurrencies outperform other cryptocurrencies because of what we call crypto narratives. Okay, narratives are basically things that are being about most in the market. Narratives drive the market. And so we could divide cryptocurrencies, or if we want to understand how to better trade cryptocurrencies, into three main types or three main parts. One, we have what we call technical analysis. And like I say, we have what we call technical analysis. Just a minute. Please, nobody can record this meeting. Someone says my voice is breaking. Can you hear me well? But how am I going to help you? I don't know. How am I going to help? Ooh. How am I going to help? Give me one if you can hear me. Network is very bad these days. Give me one if you can hear me. Hey, I'm breaking. Please bear with me. I'm breaking. I also know. But but I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. Someone is saying, okay, someone's saying better. Okay, let's start. Okay, what is technical analysis? Technical analysis is a method used to evaluate and predict future price movements of financial assets. So when we come here and say we want to talk about technical analysis, it is a method. I've shared someone saying you're not sharing your screen. Please move into the chat. Technical analysis is a method used to evaluate and predict future price movements of financial assets such as stocks, currencies, commodities. It involves analyzing historical price charts, trading volume, and other market indicators to identify patterns and trends. Traders who use technical analysis believe that historical price movements can provide insights into the future market behavior and help them make informed decisions about buying or selling assets. And so, when we talk about buying assets, it is what we call a long when it comes to future trading. Then it's what we call a short when it comes to leverage. A buy is a long in trading features, and a sell is a short in selling. So buying is a long and the short is selling. Now, do we only depend on, so how do we get to know about technical analysis? Technical analysis, we have different tools we can use to do what we call technical analysis. But the most common one is what we call a trading view application. People are telling me that the Zoom is getting full very fast. I didn't expect people to be coming in hundreds this year, but since this year people are serious, so I might look on increasing my what? My capacity. That you need is what we call a trading view application. So what do we do? So you need to either go to your app store if you are having an iOS phone, and you need also to go to you need to go to the Google Play Store if you are using an Android, or go and type in www.tradingview.com if you are using a PC. TradingView is not only the only application that is used in trading. We have other trading tools that people use. People use MetaTrader 5. Some people use MetaTrader 4. And all these can be used to look at how the market is performing. Okay? Some people use this, but I basically recommend you to use TradingView because you will really love it because of its beautiful interface that it allows people who are into crypto and stocks, by the way, and other financials of the market. Now, do we only do technical analysis to help us predict? Because we have said that here in the chat, we have said that technical analysis is a method used to evaluate and predict. We have said that technical analysis is am I still loud and clear? Can you hear me? Give me one in the chat. It seems like I'm speaking to myself. I don't see the microphone moving. Can you hear me? I don't see the microphone moving. Good. All right, so technical analysis. When we talk about technical analysis, we evaluate past performance of cryptocurrencies and we predict. But the prediction is looking at the historical performance of the trading volumes, the historical performance patterns and trends that have happened in the past to help us tell where we expect this type of asset to go. I have a question. When we give you signals, before I go to, when we give you signals, are we 100% sure that that signal will deliver? Because unless someone understands that, someone may be complaining. Are we, because now you know what technical analysis is. I have a question. When we give you a cryptocurrency, are we 100% sure? The answer is a no. Thank you so much. Because it is a what? Because it is a what, guys? Can we speak the same and let me see if you all follow. Because it is a what? It is a prediction. But although it is a prediction, let me also clear the space. Although it is a prediction, the market always repeats the cycle. The market always repeats the cycle. Okay, now, do we only look at technical analysis? No, we have other types of analysis, and another one we have is what we call it's running out of my head. Can you remind me? Because I talked about these things the other time. Can you remind me the other two types of analysis that we have? Some people in the chat. Can you remind me? Because I talked about this. Thank you so much. We have fundamental analysis. Okay, so I want to define fundamental. So we have said that when it comes to technical analysis, we shall be using TradingView. And now I want to go to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis. What is fundamental analysis? What are those fundamentals? What are those fundamentals? Okay, back to the chat, guys. Back to the chat where I'm dropping my definitions. Back to the chat. I don't want someone to say, Julius, I was not around. Okay, back to the chat. By the way, when I'm jokes, don't say the money is changing. No, I'm not very serious, but I'm at the point. Fundamental analysis involves evaluating the intrinsic value of a financial asset by examining the various economic, financial, quantitative factors. Analysis assess the company financial statements, earnings, dividends, management, industry, conditions, microeconomic indicators to determine the overall health and future of the market. Unlike technical analysis, which focuses on price and volume patterns, fundamental analysis aims to an underlying factor influencing an asset. The underlying factor, fundamental analysis, looking at underlying factor that affects an asset. This approach is often used for long-term investors seeking to make investment decisions based on companies' fundamental strength and growth potential. Allow me predict 2024. What could, because ladies and gentlemen, we have things that caused the bull run. There are around 7 factors that could cause the bull run of 2024. There are around 7 factors. I may not go into details, all of them, but allow me look at a few and also guide you to where you can find this same information. There are around 7 factors that could cause the bull run of 2024. One, the first factor is what we call the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving. When we talk about the Bitcoin halving, we are trying to express that what causes the Bitcoin halving to cause the market to go high. One is that the people that mine Bitcoin or verify transactions or protect the Bitcoin blockchain, the amount of Bitcoin given to them, ladies and gentlemen, reduces. And what happens? These people have to pay off a lot of debts. They have to pay off their electricity, and they usually sell some of their Bitcoins. So there is increased demand, but there is little supply. I will drop a video in the groups in the next few hours, in the next few minutes. I already have it in my chat. Why the Bitcoin halving is one factor that could cause the market to rise. Another factor that could cause the bull run, but I'm not sure whether it will, is what we call the Bitcoin ETFs. The ETFs of Bitcoin and Ethereum, the exchange traded funds, if these big investors looking at not considering the macro factors, the macroeconomic factors, look at Bitcoin as a strong asset, and they decide to believe in it, if more invest in Bitcoin, I expect the market rise. But I also feel, because today we are going to have BlackRock buy 10 million worth of Bitcoin. We are also expecting up to the 10th of this month, the Bitcoin ETF to be approved. Two things can happen. One, there might be a huge sell in the crypto market space. The market might go down because some people might sell off some of their assets. So I 100%, me personally, I'm not saying it is I 100%. If these people look at Bitcoin as a big asset, then we could see it go up. But if few investors come in, then we could find that Bitcoin gets a little bit sell-off, then it rises later. Another factor that I believe could cause Bitcoin to go up, ladies and gentlemen, is the upgrade of the Ethereum blockchain. The upgrade of the Ethereum blockchain. Now, I'm going to show you where we find this information. I shared with you last time. I told you go to your Google Play Store or your App Store and download an application we call Crypto News. Crypto News. I'm also going to, I think, before this week ends, I'll give you some other intrinsic areas where you could find more information about cryptocurrency. But one of the things that you are going to see happen, we all know that Arbitrum is going high. The reason why you're going to see these cryptocurrencies like Arbitrum going in is the upgrade of the Ethereum blockchain. Now, when the Ethereum blockchain is upgrading, it is going to give more power to what we call layer 2 blockchains. Now, let me first explain. I'm going to go slow, but a little bit. Let me come back here. Just a minute. Let me come back here. And I explain. I don't know whether my notation will come. Okay. Start broadcasting. What is wrong? Oh, this iPhone doesn't notate. How will I survive? How will I survive? Can you see my whiteboard? Can you see my whiteboard? Give me one if you can see my whiteboard. Okay. Please don't notate in my whiteboard. I beg, please. I beg. I've allowed you that you can notate. Please don't notate. I don't write in my whiteboard. Just go silent for some time. Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys. We have what we call layer 1 blockchains. Let's go slowly. Let's go slowly so that we can understand. And then we have layer 2's blockchains. What is a blockchain? A blockchain is a network, as simple as that. I'll keep it to that. How many blockchains do we have? If you want to know about how many blockchains we have, I'm just building a foundation so that when I start talking about things, we speak the same language. For example, guys, let's go slow. Ethereum is a foundation blockchain. It is what we call a layer 1. There is not only Ethereum that is a layer 1, there are so many. Bitcoin is a layer 1. It is a foundation blockchain. It is the mother blockchain. Now, any cryptocurrencies that are built above a layer 1 are what we call layer 2s. Usually, layer 2s come in, ladies and gentlemen, because they want to solve the problems that are not being solved by layer 1. Remember, every cryptocurrency that comes into the market, it has a problem it has come to solve. And we find the problem of a certain cryptocurrency into what we call a white paper. A white paper is a document that talks about the details of this cryptocurrency and what problem it has come to solve into the cryptocurrency space. Give me one if you are following. 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 I want to continue. My approach, I'm building a foundation. I'm just building a foundation. Give me one if you are following. So we have layer 1's cryptocurrencies and we have layer 2's cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies that are built, please don't notate on my screen. Mugisha, we umuzeko ofachi nensi mganda wangu. We umuzeko mganda wangu. We umuzeko. Tonotating am screen yangu. Don't distracting. Bambi nkwegayiridde. Mutima mulungi. Numaka seri muzibu nnyo. Numaka seri mukambwe. Bambi, I've used the local language so that he can understand. Okay. I'm sorry for that. Now, we have layer 1s and we have layer 2s. So where can you find? Now, let me go back to Bitcoin. Let me go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin came to become one. Why was Bitcoin developed? Bitcoin, people looked at Bitcoin to be what we call a digital gold, an intrinsic value, something that could allow people transfer. Some people looked at Bitcoin as money, that I could be able to send and to receive money from one person to another. And that transfer of money from one person to another the transfer of money from this person to another, moving over this blockchain of what? Of BTC, the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, this, when it started in 2009, Bitcoin was looked as an asset, was looked as only as a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin was looked at something that people could buy and store it as value. That was the only thing that was looked at what? At Bitcoin. Now, today, when we are talking about Bitcoin, we no longer talk about the Bitcoin blockchain. Now we talk about what we could call the Bitcoin ecosystem. An ecosystem is something bold. I'm going to show you. I'm trying to build something so that you could understand, then show you where you can get this information. Now, the Bitcoin ecosystem, when we now come and talk about ecosystem, we are talking about everything that is being developed on what we call the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, what has been developed on the Bitcoin blockchain? Now, we have what we call, that I have so many of you had me talk about the other time. Okay, now let me explain a little bit slow. Let me explain it a little bit slow. This is a blockchain. Huh? Now, am I not teaching a lot? But now, discussing, I'm running it. Yeah, it is getting not easy. This white body. No, let me go to the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, today as we speak, guys, the thing is getting this discussing. Discussing is not playing me well. Okay, I've learned how to use it. Please don't write again in my screen, because when you write, I'm still suffering with learning. And now when you write again, you confuse me. Now someone is saying, okay, I want to share something so that you can understand. Then I'm going to do Ethereum, and I'll stop there. The rest I'll guide you where you can read by yourselves. Let's go. So this is a blockchain. From here, we have this blockchain. From here, we have this blockchain. Now, when Bitcoin was developed, this blockchain contains what? This blockchain contains two things. One, from to. That's what this blockchain contains. This blockchain it is like a digital receipt. It is a store of information that is a digital receipt from to. For example, let's go. I will stop sharing my whiteboard and I share my screen. If I want to find out transactions that are happening on the Bitcoin blockchain, I can go to any browser. I can go to any browser. For example, I will say BTC Explorer. I want to find out transactions that are happening on the Bitcoin blockchain. Am I making sense to someone? I want to find out transactions that are happening on the Bitcoin blockchain. I don't know if I'm making things clear. I will go to what we call the Bitcoin Explorer and find out transactions that are being done on the Bitcoin blockchain. Can we all see what is happening here? And what is happening? The height, okay, I don't want to go into this. I don't want to go into this. But what is happening here is that what you see down here, can you see the latest transaction on the Bitcoin blockchain? There is this ID here that has transacted this amount of Bitcoin, all right, under the size and the fee he has paid. Can we see this? Can we see this, guys? I'm showing you different transactions that are happening on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, this is what I talk about. It is a receipt. And if I want to go far, I can still go far and find out where did this transaction happen. Okay, the Bitcoin transaction is there. Okay, the transaction is currently unconfirmed by the network. This is the current one. You see? So it will show me it will show me the transaction, the Bitcoin blockchain. And when I go down here, it shows me this one has not yet been confirmed. I've picked one that has not yet been confirmed. But I'm clear. A blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, it is like a receipt that shows from to. That's what I wanted. And if I want to go to, I can do any blockchain. Let me do USDT Explorer. USDT Explorer. USDT Explorer. So when I go to the USDT Explorer, I could pick any that I want. Okay? I could pick any that I want. I could pick any. It will help me. I can even track people that are transacting big volumes of cryptocurrencies across the world. Can we see, guys? I'm in now. Can you see I'm in now? And these are the transactions. unless someone names their Bitcoin, you see a Binance hot wallet, a Binance cold wallet. If someone names, then I can see the amount of money. Like, see, these are wells. Okay, someone has transferred $254 million on the chain using the TRX. Someone has used the Ethereum. So I can see, ladies and gentlemen, I can see, I don't know if I'm now making sense. I can see what has happened because it is happening on a blockchain. Give me one in the chat if you are learning. It's you who's not seeing. I think Mia, who has been seeing my screen? If you have been seeing my screen, give me a 1. And no, give me a 5. If you have been seeing my screen, give me a 5. If I've been seeing my screen. Now, a blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, even if you do any transaction across the world, it is open to everybody. I can do Ethereum Explorer and I find out what transactions have been happening on the Ethereum blockchain. I can do a Bitcoin Explorer and I found out transactions that are happening on the Bitcoin blockchain. But I do not know who has sent, and I do not know specifically who has received unless this person names their wallet. Give me a 1 if that is clear. I don't know who has sent. I don't know who has, I don't know. I may know where the money is from. If, yes, I will know the money is from Binance, but I may not know who has sent and who has received. And so the start of cryptocurrency was basically looking at a blockchain is a receipt of a transaction. But now, when we talk about the Ethereum ecosystem, when we talk about the Bitcoin ecosystem, we are now talking things that are being done on the Ethereum blockchain and things that are being done on the Bitcoin blockchain network. And so, where can you learn this free of charge? It is free knowledge in the cryptocurrency space. We are going to go to an application called CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, and you can come here and say you want to learn about. Let me see if they still do it. But I doubt. I doubt whether they still do it. But let me see if they still do it. Now we need a better interface, guys. This may not give you the full information, but I did a video onto our YouTube channel where I talked about how to use CoinMarketCap. But because this is a phone, let's go here in categories and see. Okay, can you see now, guys? Here they're trying to talk about the Solana ecosystem. Am I making things now a little bit? Can you see down here? Can you see we have the Solana ecosystem? We have the BNB chain ecosystem. We have what we call the intercomputer ecosystem. Can we see that? Can we see that? Now, these are, now when they are grouping cryptocurrencies, they will group them. They will group them, guys. They will group them according to the blockchain first and other categories that we could see in the near future. Now you see, layer ones. Can you see this, guys? Layer ones. Layer ones. Can you see this? Layer one. Okay. They could also, can we see layer twos? Am I making life very easy? When you go to categories on CoinMarketCap, you see they have layer ones. I may not go into all these other details, but I could try as time keeps on going throughout this week. I'm building a foundation. So they are trying to group for you cryptocurrencies according to their group. Am I making sense? You see, Phantom ecosystem. Those are blockchain, multiverse ecosystem, the Texas ecosystem, the TRX blockchain, the SAFE ecosystem. Am I making sense? Now, there are those ecosystems that are outperforming other ecosystems. Like the Solana ecosystem is outperforming other ecosystem 105%. Am I making sense? Now, you can also see that when we come down here, now, I don't know if I'm making sense. Then we have layer ones. Okay, so when you tap here on this category of layer ones, they will open for you blockchains that are listed on the layer one. Ethereum is a layer one. BNB is a layer one. Solana is a layer one. ADA is a layer one. AVAX is a layer one. DOT is a layer one. ICP is a layer one. BCH is a layer one. Haba is a layer one. APT is a layer one. Inje is a layer one. Casper is a layer one. Algo is a layer one. Say is a layer one. Phantom is a layer one. Flow is a layer one. XTZ is a layer one. Now, these are independent blockchains. They are independent blockchains. They are independent blockchains. These are blockchains. A blockchain can be used to transfer money from one network to another network. Now, these are layer ones. I don't know if I'm clear. Now, when we go to, for example, if someone could ask me which cryptocurrencies, Julius, could you talk about? Okay. Now, I'll take you to narratives, but before I take you to narratives, let me make this a little bit clear. Now, here, there are those that are outperforming. I would say Ethereum blockchain, we talked about, I want someone to remind me, when we define fundamental analysis, we talked about the word long-term. Am I right? When we talked about the word fundamental analysis, did we talk about long-term? Let me know. Did we talk about long-term? That when it comes to fundamental analysis, we are talking about long-term. Give me one in the chat if you remember. We defined fundamental analysis and talked about long-term. There's no link here, guys. Did we talk about long-term? I'm building a foundation so that when I start talking about technical analysis and all this stuff, you know what I mean. Now, these are layer ones blockchains. Now, these currencies that are layer ones, they have their own blockchain. One of the blockchain I want you guys to pay so much interest in is the internet computing blockchain. Is one that I believe it could do what we call I believe this internet computing could really do so much well. And if you want to know more, you just come here. What is internet computing? Down here, and you can read by yourself and find out. It's a Web3 enabler. It is a world computer functionality. It is one of its own. So if you are looking at long term, you could come projects that are internet computing. You could see these NFTs, games, SocialFi is here. SocialFi is here. Metaverse is here, so it is really a good coin you could look at in long term, called the internet computing ecosystem. Now, when we go back here from the layer ones, we have what I call the layer twos. Now, what are layer twos? Now, these are cryptocurrencies that are built on top of other cryptocurrencies. One of them is Matic. And when you go down here, you'll find that Matic is built on the Ethereum blockchain. And down here they explain Matic or Polygon. It is easy to use platform for Ethereum scaling. Scaling means faster and infrastructure development. And so you could be able to see what happens on the Matic. These are layer twos. Now I want to tell you, all layer twos are going to go up because of Ethereum layer one. Because of the Ethereum layer one that is trying to upgrade. So these ones are solving problems that are seated on the Ethereum blockchain. You could read some may not be on Ethereum, they'll be solving problems on other blockchains. Am I clear with that? And so when you go in categories, you'll find those that are just a little bit, then may I run. You would find those that are B. Now, can we see ecosystems? We have those called the BRC tokens. Now, these ones are built on the Bitcoin blockchain. And when you open them down here, these are all cryptocurrencies built on the Bitcoin blockchain. On the other Zoom that we had, I talked about you buying what we call, I told you could come and buy OD. If you are looking, you may not be able to afford a Bitcoin, but this is a little bit cheap. You buy OD, you buy stocks, they are here. Someone may say, Julius, where they are here, they are built to do something small. Okay. Now, are we learning? I'm just building a foundation throughout this week so that I start going into technical analysis with knowledge. Are we learning, guys? Always stop. Always stop. Are we learning? Give me a 2 in the chat if you are learning. Or is it confusing? Or I'm trying to make it easy. Is it easy or is it hard? Is it easy or it is hard? Is it easy or it is hard? Before I continue, any questions so far before I continue? Any questions? People are saying it is confusing. Yes, you can find all this information on CoinMarketCap. Me, I'm just trying to break it just for you. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? People are saying it's hard. What is confusing? What is confusing? I'm not getting the difference between layer ones and others. Now, a layer one is, I would say, a mother blockchain. If a cryptocurrency is built on top of that blockchain, it's called a layer two. Is that clear for you, Infinix? If I have a book and I put a book on top of the original book, the one that has been built on top of this is called a layer two. What should I repeat? Emphasize more on ordinals or more good long-term coins. So, leader, what are you meaning when a mother blockchain rises in value? Do the tokens on layer two rise to follow the mother token? Yes, I want you to follow this. Look at this, guys. Whenever Ethereum goes high, can we see this? Okay. Sometimes it may be very common. Let me first go back to this so that you can see. Let me go back to layer ones. Let me go back to layer ones. Okay. Are we here, guys? When Solana goes high, cryptocurrencies that are built on the Solana blockchain go high too. Is that clear, guys? When cryptocurrencies on Solana blockchain go high, Solana also goes high. This is layer one. Let's go to Ethereum. Let's go to Ethereum. Let's go to layer twos. Now, imagine, imagine, guys, something is built on top of you. You see, Arbitrum is going high. It's already seated. It is going to go to $2. It means that when more activities are being done on a layer two that is seated on the what? On the Ethereum blockchain, you'll also see later Ethereum going high. Why? Because this cryptocurrency is seated on the Ethereum blockchain. Am I clear, guys? As simple as that. I don't know, as simple as that. So maybe people are looking at so Arbitrum is a layer two. Scaling means it wants to make transactions that happen on the Ethereum blockchain faster. Then it says it uses optimistic rollups to achieve a goal of improving speed, scalability, and cost efficiency of the Ethereum, because Ethereum is very expensive. So this token, I don't want to go into these autonomous organizations. It's not for now. Okay, but they give you why their blockchain is unique from the rest. It means now investors are looking at Arbitrum to be stronger than other blockchains, and they're investing more. They're investing more. You see, this one is a little bit political. He's a computer science professor, served as President Obama's deputy STO. He's the founder. You see these guys, eh? So this is the people that are under this project, but that's not why I'm here. Is it clear now? The rest you can find on CoinMarketCap. You'll find that when Ethereum goes high, cryptocurrencies that are seated on the Ethereum blockchain, you'll find Matic goes high, like yesterday, Arbitrum goes high, Optimism goes high. That's what I mean. When Bitcoin goes high, can you now understand, guys? Can you now understand? Can you understand? Are you understand? Give me one in the chat if you're understanding. Me, I'm just opening your mind. I'm here just opening your mind. Now, the BRC tokens are built on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, what are BRC tokens? Then me, I am about to finish. What are BRC tokens? Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. What are BRC? What are BRC? BRC means cryptocurrencies built on the Bitcoin blockchain. Cryptocurrencies built on the Bitcoin blockchain are what we call the BRC token. Before we define what are BRC tokens, let's understand how the Bitcoin blockchain works, all right? I'm just building a foundation thought this week. Someone is saying increase the number of participants. Should I pay for more Zoom? But the challenge, I pay alone. Why should I be paying alone? Someone is saying, I increase it for you. Then I keep paying alone. Wow. I should not increase. Why should I? Hey, you will contribute. Okay, we shall discuss that later. Let's first finish the topic. Not now, sir. Okay, let's go. We can push this Zoom to 500 participants, and I hope it could help. Okay, so let's go. Let's understand what this is, and then it's enough foundation. Then I will choose to go. I'm still dealing with fundamental analysis. Now, what are BRC tokens? You see, when it is Ethereum, you'll find they are saying ERC20. Am I right, guys? When it is the BNB, we talk about BEP20. Have you seen this? Now, this is seated on the chain. This is seated on the TRX blockchain. This one is seated on the Bitcoin blockchain. The BNB on the Binance Smart Chain. So this is the network. All right, guys, is it okay now? Give me one in the chat if you have learned that. Give me one in the chat if you have learned that. Give me one in the chat. One in the chat. You are learning. You are learning. You are learning. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay, I'm gonna talk about airdrops. I'll talk about airdrops, but I don't know. But I think I will. So allow me now. Huh. Mr. Manish, if you are here. Huh? The other one, you just rub once. But this one, no, you delete one. As you are deleting, someone is busy drawing boxes as if he was invited to draw boxes here. He's making your work harder. if someone is paying you, you are trying to remove information, someone is bringing their box. Now, why do you tap in my screen? But this year I'm not tough. I will just bear with you. When you become too much, me, I will just go in the chat box and remove you. Okay. I'm still learning this, guys. Okay. I'm still learning. So okay. What are BRC tokens? Let's go. Now, remember, let's go back here, guys. Once a transaction is made, it is recorded as a digital receipt on who sent and who received. Now, what we call ordinals, or what we call these ordinals. An ordinal is that someone assigns a unique number to each transaction. Every transaction that was done on this blockchain is assigned a unique number to each of these transactions based on their order. So it will be like a book. Maybe it is 197 transactions, 228. Am I clear? So we can say that ordinals are done by adding data to a transaction. So maybe a transaction, but I don't want to go into those hash rates. And you see, this is a blockchain. What is stored here is who sent and who received. So that transaction is given a number. Maybe someone gives it a unique number to each transaction based on the order of the transaction which was made. So someone may decide to, instead of giving it a number, to maybe give it a picture. Someone may decide to give it a picture. Someone may decide to give this a picture and say, let it be a cat. Someone says, let it be a dog. Let it be anything. That's why when we come here on the Bitcoin blockchain, the BRC20s that I'm explaining. Now I'm still on the white. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? When you come here on CoinMarketCap and you look at these trending BRC tokens, some are called cats. Can you see this? Some are called stats, some are called rats, some are called cats, some are called mice. They are given a unique number, and some may decide to give it a picture. Is it? Huh? So I'm going to explain. Now, BRC tokens are built upon a concept of making, remember guys, let's get back here. 1 Bitcoin equals 1,000,000 Satoshis, 100 million Satoshis. 1 Bitcoin equals 100 million Satoshis. Now, what BRC tokens are built on a concept of making each single Satoshi to be seen as a BTC ordinal. For example, this one. So when you come down here and try to find out what is this, what is an ordinal, because everything you want, guys, is here. What is an ordinal? Now you see, the founder of this token printed 21 million ordinals. 21 million. So you see, when you type in 1 ordinal equals, so if you have, let me say 12 ordinals, you have 1,000 USDT now. If you have 12 ordinals, it's 1,000 USDT if you are buying. If you go and have 100 USDT, 100 ordinals, you have 8,000 ordinals. So it means if someone could have 1,000 ordinals, if someone could have 10,000, since this one, they are built on the Bitcoin blockchain, they will also go high. Am I clear with that? Don't be late. Imagine ordinal in the bull run, only 21 million supply. What is ordinal here? Are you sure? Okay, I'm not here to look for these guys, but I hope I've explained. So if this is, let me go back to my whiteboard. If this is, now who's this one drawing things here? Some of you is as if you came from where? You beg, please don't do this. See, you beg. Hmm? Okay, let me share again. But it is hurting when someone comes and keeps on writing in my screen. I'm dealing with adults. I'm not dealing with young children. I really want to respect you guys. I don't want you to. Okay. I've said when you go, I've said that an ordinal, ordinals. I've said someone decides to give a transaction a unique look. It's like a cat. Someone may call it a cat. Anything they love calling it. Now, BRC tokens are built on a concept of making, I said, one Bitcoin has 100 million Satoshis. So they want to make every Satoshi make every Satoshi unique. And that is seen as an ordinal. That ordinal. So this one, this ordinal, is like a Satoshi, making one Satoshi look unique. Now, someone may be say, now we have this one that is called stats. Now, this is a Satoshi. Now, this one is 1,000 Satoshis. Because I saw some of you have seen this 1,000 cats. So that is how these are developed. I'm now exhausted. But these are all Satoshis. These are all BRC tokens that are ordinals built on the Bitcoin blockchain. There was another one that was called Meme in Binance. I hope you have seen this. I have no financial advice because these don't have any intrinsic value. Just a few that have some few intrinsic values. There are just a few that have some few intrinsic values. And they're like Ordino, it has no value. It is the mother. It is the mother, or it is the mother BRC token. This one. So someone says, can I buy if you want, long term? You make profit in royalty. Please don't go and bring money and then you go and buy tokens. You may not have a continuous supply. Trade in royal queue, make profit, use your profit to buy tokens. Is that clear, guys? Don't go and say, I'm going to go and look for money. You will suffer. You will not have that continuous supply. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? I think I'm done. That could be enough for today. So today I've explained to you what are BRC tokens are. Make profit in royalty, use your profit to keep tokens. You can keep on buying slowly, long term. Don't go and remove your money and then you put it, your trading capital and buy tokens. You will suffer when the token is not moving. Are we clear? Now we know about BRC blockchain. And then we have layer 2s that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. As I come to the end, why did I decide to share this? I shared this because I'm trying to talk about fundamental analysis, the intrinsic value of these tokens. Okay, the intrinsic value. When we will get, let me share. I don't know, but it is on my PC. When we talk about their tokens, like for example, Stats is looking at decentralized finance of the Bitcoin blockchain, the Bitcoin ecosystem. Now, Ethereum is going, the layer 2s of Ethereum might cause the bull run. That's where I came in. The layer 2s of Ethereum might cause the bull run because Ethereum is going to upgrade. I don't know whether it is this January, I'm forgetting. Well, it might be this January where the Ethereum is going to upgrade and make the layer 2s, what can I call it? And make the layer 2s be more speedy, in simple terms. And so you'll see Matic doing well, you will see Arbitrum doing well, you'll see Optimism doing well, coins that are seated on the Ethereum blockchain as layer 2s. So that is fundamental analysis. As I come to the end, when you are looking at those that want to buy cryptocurrencies, I don't know whether that's what I wanted to share. When we go back here in categories, let me go back here. When you go back here in categories, you'll find there is sort of like, this is the Solana ecosystem. So these are cryptocurrencies that are seated on the Solana ecosystem. Okay. Now there is, guys, I don't know whether I should share this here, but I think I should. Now, all these coins are seated on the Solana blockchain. Some might do well, some might not do well. So you do your own research. I'm not here on any token. You do your own research. But coins in Royal Q are better. So Solana will do well. I believe Solana could go to $800 per coin. I think Solana could go to $800 per coin. Chainlink, you see Chainlink is several. It is also here on the Solana blockchain. GRT is a good token. It's an AI. Render is an AI and also seated on the Solana blockchain. Luna C, who remembers Luna C? Luna C is still there, guys. It is a very good cryptocurrency. It is a good cryptocurrency. I believe if someone, Bonk is just a meme token. I don't know that it will still do well or not. But these are Solana blockchain. You'll find there are certain cryptocurrencies that appear in several ecosystems. For example, internet computing. Let me see if I could see it. So it is a layer 1. Internet computing is a layer 1. There is a new group of cryptocurrencies that has come. It is called real world assets. I'm not here to explain this. You see Chainlink is in here, AVAX is in here. So you might look, if you want to buy, you could, if you want to buy Link, you could buy AVAX. You see, AVAX, Chainlink, internet computing, because if real world assets I believe will be able to do well in the next bull run, but it's not the leading narrative. The leading narrative. Now we go to narratives. That's my last talk. I've talked about fundamental analysis. I want now to talk about sentimental analysis. Then I come to the end. What I was doing was fundamental, and I gave you an application called the Crypto News. Now, what is sentimental analysis? This is my last, then we go. What is sentimental analysis? Sentimental analysis. What is sentimental analysis? So I will share my definition in the chat. What is sentimental analysis? This is my last sharing, then we go. Sentimental analysis, also known as opinion mining. Opinion mining involves assessing public sentiments or emotions towards a particular subject, often using natural language processing, machine learning techniques. In finance, sentimental analysis is applied to gauge the market statements on stock, currencies, and other statements. By analyzing new articles, social media posts, and other sources of information, sentimental analysis aims to understand whether the overall statement is positive or negative or neutral. Traders and investors may use this information to supplement their decision-making processes as shifts in the sentiment. Now, sentiment analysis, come and download an application called Luna. Got this. It is here. It's called Luna Crash. Download this application. This application will give you what is trending. What is trending? Okay. It will give you, I don't know what caused the flash. What is trading? In what? Choose. In cryptocurrencies. And they will be traders that are talking about what is trading and why they believe that is trending. So this one is the top creator is here. And so they will tell you which coin is trading. So it depends on what people are saying, la, la. But never use this. It's just to give you a picture. They just give you a picture. Solana has surpassed Ethereum. Solana led Solana in research throughout the year. People are saying Solana will do well. So if you are thinking, then now these are what caused the bull run. What people talk about most. So the second, this one is near protocol. People seem to be looking at near protocol. The creator, so this guy has more interaction on 2 social media platforms, and they are sharing information for you here about their blockchain. So this is what we call what? Sentimental analysis. Okay, new pairs, they're going to list Doge, they're going to list Shiba on crypto.com, and here the new trading pairs now available. Shiba, I don't know this conjecture, don't know, but this is all here. Crypto is very wide, but this is basically sentimental analysis. You want to see what is happening on social media platforms and what they are talking about? Come here, discover by yourself. What are those creators? What are they talking about? Okay, what are they talking about? People you want to follow that are giving news on cryptocurrency. Then I want to give some Telegram groups that you could follow. Can I do that, guys, and we come to the end? I'm tired. I said go and download crypto news. Can I do that? That could give you latest information about crypto. Can I do that, guys? I'll give you that one. If you follow that one, you always get the fastest, latest news. Now let me go and I give signals. Me, I'm now tired. Those two are enough for today. I'll share others later, guys. Have a nice day. I hope you are able to learn something. I'm exhausted now. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I will continue from there, having set a basis of knowledge. So you can also go and download CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. Then crypto news. Lunar crash. Those are enough. Have a nice day. Then after this foundation, we shall start technical analysis in details. God bless you. This meeting has been recorded onto our YouTube channel. I'm requesting to know when to start applying the new strategy since it was given. We're already using it since it was given. Okay, guys, our coin of the day is Gala. Our coin of today is Gala. So I'm gonna share. Our coin of the day is Gala. But people can insult. Someone comes in your chat and says, "Why not sending us signals? You pay me." People is the good thing. I know people come from different backgrounds. That's why I don't care. Even if someone insults me, people think they are entitled. Hey, why are you over delaying? This world. Someone woke up in the morning. Why are you not sending me signals? No, I don't care. Just look at your chat. I laugh. I move away. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you for joining. Why are you not sending me the link? Why? Why you are? Just know people have different backgrounds, so we move. All right, guys. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.